Hello, my name is Rachel Ostler, and I'm a violinist with the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about vibrato. First of all, what is vibrato? You can find a Webster Dictionary definition of this, but what I'll tell you is that it's decoration of a given pitch, oscillation underneath the pitch, not above. For me, vibrato should not be a gilding the lily. You should start with a pure bass tone coming from the right hand. And if you want some pointers on how to do that, there's a tone production video in this same series. But the left hand is not the sound producer, it is merely the decorator of the note. Some people talk about arm vibrato, some people talk about wrist vibrato, and some people talk about finger vibrato. It actually boils down to all of those. There should be flexibility in the arm, there should be flexibility in the wrist, and in the finger joint. So all vibrato really comes from flexibility in all three of those points. Basically, make sure as you attack vibrato with any finger that you're able to let that flexibility carry through the arm, through the wrist, and even into the last joint, even in the pinky, even the fourth finger, which tends to be our dead notes sometimes, fourth finger or first finger because it's busy being the anchor. So watch out that you can really carry that, that joint flexibility through the hand into the finger. So that's tip number one. Number two is if you want to actually take this into the practice room, I would recommend turning on a metronome and feeling this pulse. So starting out with, let's say, a given note, we'll start on second finger on the A string and pulse to the note, sort of rolling forward into it. So and I'm sort of giving you a little bit of an accent in the right hand, but that's just to show you where all the impulse is going. It should be pulse, relax, pulse, not back and forth, which actually in my own initial training I was given that sort of pointer. But I don't like to say back and forth because that can create actually a little bit of a rickety vibrato, and we're really looking for a fluidity of motion. So that's tip number two. Number three is remember that vibrato really should be guiding the phrase, or following the path of the phrase, I should say. Use vibrato within the phrase. Don't make it overwhelm the phrase. And then also remember, vibrato is actually just sort of an extension of a spring in the hand that should actually always be there. So even when we play non-vibrato, it should never be entirely dead. The hand should be still alive with a potential and a sort of potential energy for motion at any given moment. It's what makes it mobile and able to react quickly. So I hope that helps with your vibrato practice, and good luck practicing.